like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee, this is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for the Love and Hip Hop New York Reunion Part 2. Is it the end? What is it? I don't think, I don't think nothing else happened today. This shit, it was so promising when the season premiered. We was like, oh, they're going to have Sin and Joe back, Pap and Remy on there, and she pregnant, got Maynard with some shit going on. You just assume, Kimbella and Jewels was there. You assumed it was going to be an amazing season. And we just got all down to the bullshit. So we do see Safari's there. I'll show y'all Safari's outfit because I did everybody else's outfit from before. I think I have an outfit. Oh yeah. So, Safari come in, you know what I'm saying, looking like he want to be like, stretch, okay. So, I mean, other than the moon boots, I think he looks fine. I like his sunglasses, you know what I'm saying, 'cause you got to block the haters out sometime, and what better way than with some blue blockers? So, he come in, why would you like Safari? Oh, I had a family emergency, you know what I'm saying, and family comes first. I agree, okay? Even if, everybody, look, when they questioned him about why he was late, oh, you're answering some bullshit. How many times have you called off work and said we was gonna be late for work for a fake ass reason? You know how many times I've had a flat tire going to work? 1,000. You know how many flat tires I've had? Like 3. You know what I'm saying? And it usually wasn't going to work. So I don't like anybody acting as if, and how many, I've called off work for people. I've called friends and family's jobs just to say, hey, we have a family emergency. So-and-so needs to get off work immediately. Okay? Immediately. So kill me with the fake, that ain't the real reason. Well, shut up. Leave that man alone. Anyway, they then ask him, like, when people would say they haven't been able to get in contact with you, like you've been kind of MIA or whatever. He like, sometimes you ever been this for like, bother people, and so like, even if people call you, you just don't answer the phone. Yes, I do. Don't call me, text me. You don't call me, my mama, my sister, and my nephew. Or my friend Karla, my best friend. But I'm like, send me a text. Like, text me first. If it's not a real conversation, we don't need to talk because I'll be chilling. Okay? Anyway, Nina then says, your friends here are hurt. They're hurt because they can't get in contact with you. They don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You've been unavailable. He like, ain't nobody here hurt. Not nan person. Oh, so you're saying they're not your friends? He's like, it is what it is. Oh, I thought you and Juju was friends. Like, me and Juju was cool, you know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. They treated him like shit the last couple episodes. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect that man to keep taking the bullshit from all of them or whatever. So I feel like the fire to the point where you like, look, I can't put more energy into these people who don't pay my bill, they don't fuck me or whatever. Like, I need to put this into the woman I plan to marry. Okay. And you know what I'm saying? For the most part, they didn't get into the bullshit with Joe and Safari. Now, Joe, like, I have no ill will towards him. You know what I'm saying? He was just calm. I took my pills voice. I don't have any ill will towards Safari. You know what I'm saying? I wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? It was a life lesson for me. It was a learning moment. What a fucking learning moment? For the most part, I think Joe full of shit. It was a learning moment. It wasn't. You can't be like it was. Like Joe was fake mad, and Safari called him out on it. He said Joe turned up for the cameras. He said that's what that was. It's like me and Joe rode to the bonfire together in the same car. Joe didn't say not one word to me about being upset. And then the minute we was sitting down, then he had an issue. Then he turned up. Why? Because the cameras was there. I say truth be told, Safari ain't lying. Ain't not one lie told. You know what I'm saying? At that point in time, it's like, the cameras came on and he turned up when the whole yelling this and yelling that. He like, honestly, in the moment of it, like it was just so much. I just kind of ignored all of it. Like it was, I think I felt like he watched it back, and then seeing how bad it was like they tried to punk me. Like they really tried to come at me for no goddamn on reason. At this point in time, Sin then tried to kind of check Safari, and I appreciate how Safari, see what I'm saying, look, I'm not gonna talk to you. This between me and Joe. That's what any man should say, because you shouldn't want to argue with some dude's girlfriend. The fact that Sin then said, well, any issue with him is an issue with me, and the fact that Joe didn't tell her, baby, let me and him talk, is one. You are supposed to have your man's back, but at the same time, if that man don't have a woman there that you can clearly argue with, don't argue with that man, because if he then argues with you, he seems like the piece of shit person. I don't argue with dudes with my dude. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna back my dude up. But if my man has it, ain't no need for me to say shit. I'm just standing on the sideline waiting for shit to pop off, and then I got your ass. But I feel like seeing getting involved was unnecessary. So at this point in time, don't be quiet. I don't want to have to fuck him up. This is like, you not gonna fuck him, like you ain't gonna do shit. Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Joe? Well, I ain't gonna fuck him up because I got too much to lose. I got too much to lose. What besides your hat? You know what I'm saying? So, Safari, you're usually so calm and cool. Like, what's going on? He like, usually I am. He like, usually I'm always in a good mood. But they keep playing with me. You know what I'm saying? They keep playing with me. And it wasn't until I seen that scene play out that I didn't like how things happen. So for him, he says how um y'all mad about her being on a trip, but y'all was just with her at Remy's baby shower. And nothing hot. Y'all asked Remy, you know what I'm saying, to let you know what's going on. That's true. If we didn't even know that Erica was at Remy's baby shower, but Joe and Sin was there. So my thing is, Juju was also there. So how are y'all cool with her being around at Remy baby shower, but y'all wouldn't? And I'm sure Remy did not tell anybody, oh, um, Erica gonna be there. In case, I doubt very seriously that she did that. So my thing is, Safari is probably like, y'all all turning up for the cameras because y'all have been around her and it ain't been no kind of issues. It was just bullshit. He like, when the cameras ain't around, ain't no issue. Well, the cameras was there with me baby shower. Barely, bitch. Barely they were there. We didn't even see. You didn't see much of nothing at her. It felt like she had the camera there for maybe 20 minutes. Just enough to show that she had a shower. But we didn't see shit. Like, we didn't see no gift opening. Remy barely looked pregnant, truth be told. So I'm looking like, I don't care. Anyway, at this point in time, Remy and Andy, like, why y'all mad that he brought his girl on a trip and y'all never saw her? Like, y'all never saw her. He didn't even bring her around y'all. You know what I'm saying? And they both like, he keeping her private off camera. So like, he protecting what he trying to build with her, and y'all have issue with that, and I don't get why. When Remy say, what y'all mad for? And when Yandy say, yeah, why was, because Yandy was there. Well, uh, Kim Bella got, who should say? I think said Juju got an issue. Someone said, I think with Jonathan, but we don't give a fuck about what Jonathan say. Song has an issue with her. No, Erica ain't on this cast. Y'all all running the same circles. Y'all gonna see her. I'm just so over. This reunion and Safari pointing out, y'all have been around her. Y'all have been around her with no issue. But when I have her around me and y'all don't see her, y'all wait for the cameras to turn up on me. But I'm pretty sure y'all didn't question. Girl, anyway, I'm tired. I'm just... Nina then say, you know what I'm saying, you on the show about your life, so, you do definitely seem a little bit more angry and stuff, what's going on. He says, you don't have, I'm a happy person, but I'm on defense. You know what I'm saying? Him and Sin squash they beef. Sin say she wish him no ill will or whatever. It was what it was. She even say her and Erica don't have no beef. So that's it. If Sin saying her and Erica have no beef, why was Joe upset in the first fucking place? Why? 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 Because it's bullshit. Anyway, we then have Safari and Rich and their issues. Nina asked Safari, like, why he didn't talk about Erica were rich. And Safari like, look, the thing is, I don't want to discuss her with anybody. Like with no one. He like she's not on the show. So why do I keep being asked about her when she's not a cast member? And I keep telling y'all I don't want to talk about her. Like that ain't on the show. So can Bella bring up I get what he's saying. Like he like, why would he discuss this girl who not on the show? Like what sense does that make? And she's like, unless y'all trying to add her to the cast, like, what's the point of him constantly talking to different people about a girl who he's not bringing on the show? And I'm like, that's real, real true. Then here come old man Rich. Old man Rich. Girl, do I have a goddamn picture? Old man Rich. They were saying, well, Erica's, so far removed or whatever from, he said however many niggas removed from me. Meaning, since I've dated her 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, however long it was, she's dated however many other people since then. But I'm like, Rich, how many pussies you been deep in since then, bruh? How many? Let me know. So, Safari say your pants too tight and you showing too much ankle to be talking shit. I don't want to see your ankle, you know what I'm saying? And you being mad, disrespectful. At this point in time, slow motion Rich, get up, honey. Girl, he did a slow motion. Look at them ankles. Look at them ankles, okay? He did a slow man run dash all the way across the stage to get to Safari. And I'm like, is he really mad dashing? Crossing, he was mad dashing. Look, he mad dashed. Okay, look at Joe face. He mad dashed across the room trying to get to Safari. He up here in his floral shirt with his ankles all out and some tight burgundy pants, looking like a whole fool. You know what I'm saying? He run up, but he don't get done up or whatever. He gonna hurt his ankles. And Safari said, "I saw you twitch your ankle. Is you okay?" I said, "Bitch, Safari." Leave Safari alone. And you know what I'm saying? They end up taking Rich off stage because he probably gotta go take some insulin. So, yeah, like, I love Rich. Rich is my dude or whatever. It's like, however, I don't know why he acting as if he cares so much about what's going on. And it's true. Him and Safari, not even that cool. But we've talked here and there, whatever. Nigga, so what? As you said, you ain't dated her in years. Safari don't know you shit, okay? Nothing. He don't know you shit. He don't owe Joe he don't owe none of you motherfuckers nothing. Nothing. Point to the blank to the period. And then Safari then say, because they remove Rich, like, look, I would never disrespect somebody's girl, especially when the girl ain't there. Like, I'm not going to come at someone's girl. And Joe shaking his head, yes. And that's true. As a dude, you should never dog a dude's girl. Like, if your beef was with that dude, talk to him. Don't try to, you know what I'm saying, hoe his girl. Because truth be told, Rich would have never said that to Mano. He would have never said that to Joel's. He would have never said that to Joe. And I feel like they keep doing shit to Safari that they would not do to the other dudes on the cast. And they feel like he should just take it. And now that he's here defending himself, they acting as if he has no reason to be defensive. Y'all fucking with that man as if he's not a man. And he's showing y'all keep pushing me. I'm going to have to not be that oily, nice, smiling, stretched Safari. So you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out my dick. Anyway, we had that whole thing and that was squashed. They speak about Anais a little bit. We haven't heard about her or nothing since early on in the season. Like, I forgot she was on the cast. She was on maybe the first 3 or 4 episodes, if that, maybe 1 or 2, like 2 or 3, in the beginning. So John does say he feel like she was drugged. I feel like she was drugged, and that's what made her kind of like flip off and do all this crazy stuff. And I think that's what happened to her. Now, the last we heard, she was like checked into a mental institution to get herself together. He do say that she's doing good. Rich also says she's doing good. He said he's talked to her here and there or whatever, but they don't say much besides she's doing better now. But we don't know what happened with her. Nothing. Like, she just gone. And who knows if she'll be back next season. They talk about Jonathan, his drug use. We know he was on drugs. He admit that he was on more than just pills, which means he probably was doing cocaine or mushrooms or heroin or meth. Well, maybe not meth. Maybe not meth. but more than just pills. What he said, he didn't say what he said. I was doing everything, not just pills. We can see. He says how he just kind of was not in his right mind, and that's why he was so angry with Juju and so angry at Anais because he was just not of sound mind and body or whatever. He says he feel like if he was better, he would not have went to the extreme and all the different arguments and situations that he was in. When I'm like, I don't really care. We do see Sydney then say, "Well, Jonathan, you're just messy. Like you should just own you're messy. I don't give a fuck who you think you talking to. You messy bitch. You was out here tricking men, having think you had a pussy. You had. I'm like, why? What? Like, how are you gonna say that you nice and calm and sober now and then go completely off the rails because she told you that you're messy? You are messy, Jonathan. You are. And you don't own it. You do blame things on your messiness. My thing is, if you clean and sober, you bringing up her, what she admitted that she used to not tell dudes that she had a penis. But you bringing it up again as if she didn't already, deal with that. It's just Rich, like y'all both need to stop. Tell her to stop first. I'm like, are y'all fucking five? Tell her to stop first. I'm like, man, this shit has gotten so lowbrow. Like, this zero fucks they give it. I'm going through the motions. Mariah and Nia Noli. Mariah and Nia Noli. I don't like Mariah. No, I don't like what's her name. Nia Noli. I don't like her. I feel like she barks too much. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she wants to be a bully bitch and she just wants to be like she's the end all and be all of female rappers who trying to make it in this game and she's so hard and she's so serious and people girl, I give zero fucks about Nia Noli. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, she was somehow, I hate bitches like Mariah, you know what I'm saying, who get offended when someone's joking, because the whole thing of them at the vineyard where Mariah says she got up and she walked away. She then says, when Nia said, ooh, a woo child or whatever, I dropped my bags or whatever to come back. I forgot why she said she dropped her bags or whatever. I came back and I sat down, and left it at that and was talking to her. I don't really give any fucks. Nia Noli, like, you be barking, you hoes be barking up the wrong tree and get mad when somebody bully y'all back. I just don't care. Like, it's just so pointless and worthless. I feel like the amount of aggression that Nia Noli had at Mariah was stupid. Mariah Noli. Mariah dropping her purse or whatever, it did seem like that she was coming back to fight. That's true. However, when she got back to the table, she was calm. She didn't come back like rah rah rah. She came back like, I don't want that. Like, this ain't what it is. Like, I'll sit down and talk to you, whatever. Like, Mariah came back on some calm shit. Nia Noli was one who came and turn up. I woke up and I knew, you know what I'm saying, all this extra or whatever. It was just some bullshit. At this point in time, not Mariah, damn it, Nia Noli is talking with a lot of bass and voice. Bitch, I don't care. Rah, 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 rah. And Mariah then used her deep voice to, bitch, whatever. I don't care. I'm like, oh, y'all going back and forth. And I'm like, you can't use your deep voice to scare me. I'm like, I just don't really care. She's saying, bitch, you pressed by little old me like I'm 5'1", bitch. You like the Jolly Green Giant, bitch. I'm like, well, that's true. She is taller than her. Anyway, they going back and forth or whatever, and then Nia Noli say, I didn't mock her crackhead as mama, so why would she mock my scar? And I'm like, no, why bring her mama up? Like, why do that? And to say her, how many people have crackhead mamas? Was your mama a crackhead? Like, I think that's such an easy read that's just uncalled for. Like, how many kids were caught up in the bullshit because their parents was on drugs? I'm looking like, who, for what? Which of course that pissed Mariah off. And she was like, bitch, I'm a better mother than you could ever be, is what she said. Cause she's like, I'm taking care of kids because my mother did, was. I just think it was a low blow. I do, but I also feel like them two arguing was just stupid. But I feel like Nia, Noli feel like she has something to prove, and I don't know to who. I guess to herself. But I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. And Mariah's like, bitch, you can bully Sydney, but you can't bully me, bitch. You a clown and I'm the ringleader. I'm like, I mean, y'all awesome clowns. It's a whole circus. Mona's the ringleader, okay? I mean, she's a goddamn ring master, okay? They get to Manny and Mano. I don't care. I really, really don't. I know y'all like this. Why you do the review, bitch? So y'all can see I don't care. For the most part, Maggie said she want to do music. Okay, she said she want to do music, but she ain't did no music. Okay, she said all that before. I want to do music. It's my passion, but she ain't put out a goddamn EP, a single, a mixtape, a remix. She ain't remixed Soldier Boy song. She ain't remixed shit. She ain't did nothing. Okay. She brings up how because she got shot, she went to school for dance and she can't dance. She don't know if she can perform. She has more excuses than any. I mean, I'm not downplaying her getting shot and it being extremely traumatic. I'm not downplaying that, but I feel like she's saying two different things. She's saying singing is music is my muse. What I want to do is my passion. But then she'll say, well, I haven't done any music. I don't know if I can dance. I don't know if I can be on the stage. Then what do you know? What the fuck do you know? And for the most part, may not bring up how I never told her that she should not do music. I just explained to her how hard the industry is, and I told her there's another lane that you can do to where you can be, you know what I'm saying, financially sound. What woman is upset that her man got her on easy footing? Not easy, steady. Steady footing. You know what I'm saying? She has a business, she has her own hair care line or whatever, all these things. He helped you. He probably not making that much money in music. And my thing is, if he's struggling in music, he don't want him to have to worry about you struggling too. Because then it turns into you not doing enough for me to get popular. Hell, he barely popular. Girl, at the end of the day, she still don't have no music out. And I don't care what anybody say. If you really want to do music, this thing and age, you don't need a team to put a song out. If you are talented, if you just keep grinding and put a song out here, you're on VH1, bitch. Next up, Rich and his baby mama. The Rich baby mama is still going to trial. Her trial is April 19th. She's facing a maximum of 20 years. Rich brings up how he just did not know how crazy things were. And, because I'm back and forth in between, I think he said New York and Atlanta. And he was like, so it's hard for me to get out to where they are. So, and sometimes the face-to-face the conversations don't happen. So there's so much happen. I did not also know that my daughter was contemplating leaving school because she was worried about her mama. And if her mom goes to jail, how she has to take care of her sisters or whatever. And he but I keep telling her that ain't what's gonna happen. Like she needs to worry about her and get herself together and get her education before she can try to stop her whole life to raise someone else's family. I'm like, first of all, Rich, those are sisters. So I mean, I feel like if the decision is either her take her sisters or the sisters go to the system, those are those hard decisions that may have to be made. It's a lose-lose situation, honestly, truth be told. But he said he's just in her life and trying to make sure that she's okay. Um, Remy say she feel like the girl should not go to trial. She's like, I feel like she should take a plea because you know what I'm saying, if you go to trial, it's just more time and it's more time away from the kids and it's just difficult. Nina then asked the resident wives, the prisoners, Yandy and Campbell, what they think, and they both to say how the hardest part is the kids who suffer based on the errors of the adults, and that is absolutely true. But I feel like y'all don't want to ask no lawyers. No? Okay. Next up. Remy and Pap had the baby. We still ain't seen the baby face on this show. I don't know. I mean, I guess because the show is so ratchet, they don't want to show the kid on there. They did show her face on The Real. And they just showed her face on IG I think was it today or yesterday? Maybe it was over the weekend. But they do not show her on here. They still refer to her as the golden child. Her name is Reminisce. She's the junior of her mama. That's her mama's name too. Pat brings up how he wore a suit to the birth of his daughter because he wanted his daughter to see him as a better man, a better version of her father. What he said. I thought that was amazing. I mean, I don't think she's gonna remember that, you know. Um, but okay, I feel like you can be a better man and not be in a suit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. I completely get what he meant, but I also feel like the baby newborn. She not gonna remember none of that. She really not. I mean, the picture shows look back and say, "Oh, my daddy was in a suit," but she not gonna come out from his coochie and then say, "My daddy in a suit." Like that ain't gonna happen. But I completely get it. Um, they bring up how they may try again in 2020. You know, Remy brings up how it was so hard for her and how they did not expect her to have all the issues she had with her, continually bleeding and having to go back into the hospital. She had to have blood transfusions, and so much went on after she gave birth to where she was in the hospital a few more days. So, hopefully all this healed with them and they will have another baby in 2020. We do see Alexis come out, I guess because they didn't have nothing else to talk about. And they asked her about how she felt about people teasing her or just having comments about her and her daughter having Medicaid. And she's like, well, first of all, I don't have Medicaid. She's like, my daughter has Medicaid. And then she had to school the idiots. She's like, my daughter was born premature. She was born at 1 pound. She was in the hospital for a long time. And there was expense. Like, my daughter was in the hospital. It's like, and every day it cost 20 grand. She's like, I'm not ashamed to say I can't afford that. She's like, so because of my daughter being so sick in the beginning, she why can't I say automatically? She automatically qualified for Medicaid. So of course I accepted it because I would be able to pay those hospital bills. And see, people feel like, oh, Medicaid is for people who are only poor and don't have whatever. And it's true to a certain extent. However, it's also for people who are in need because the hospital bills are that expensive for a brand newborn baby who's going to have all these ailments. She was born at 1 pound. She was born that way. So, yes, she's eligible for Medicaid. And Alexis was very smart to get it, to pay for services. People be so quick to like downplay or dismiss or degrade people who have Medicaid. Like, it's the difference between a person who just don't want to do nothing and they're like, you know what, I don't want to work. I want to sit and collect, money off the state or whatnot. That's different than somebody who has some kind of insurance. It just wouldn't cover 20 grand a day for a newborn child who was born at 1 month. Girl, and like he said, my daughter's a miracle baby, and she is. Um, she brings up how, Fetty, her, and Lucci and all that stuff. She brings up how Lucci, always saying how he thought he could have been the daddy is the reason that Fetty questioned if he was as well, because Fetty kept hearing Lucci say it could be him. She's like, but Fetty's around now. Lucci know he ain't the daddy. She don't want to talk about him too much. And she brings up how she good. She's in a whole new relationship, and things are fine. And I say, okay. And that was it. They showed Pap in some damn, Pap showed some black love shoes nobody bought. And I'm done. Man, they don't look. I swear, if Love and Hip Hop Atlanta starts off really good and turns into bullshit, I mean, we just need to go to Mona House and boycott. Girl, boy, the cots. Okay, I'm done. Peace.
He's like love, 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 and music.